Hold up, what is Rowley wearing? Why does this guy have a hat? Hold up, what does that even say? Born to kill? Holy shit, man. Rowley, what are you doing, buddy? Come on. Really? Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Logan, and today we are back for part 4 in reading the weirdest Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfictions that we can find on the Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction subreddit. And today we are going to be reading a story that I've wanted to read ever since the first episode, and that is Greg Goes to Vietnam. I already know this story's just going to be straight up stupid, so why don't we hop straight into this and not waste any more time. My draft notice arrived in the mail yesterday. I'm angry, but I knew this was inevitable. Oh well. I asked Mom if she'd help me escape to Canada, but she wasn't much help. I'm gonna keep at it. What did Johnson say again? I will not send American boys 8 or 10,000 miles to do a job that Vietnamese boys ought to be doing for themselves. Look, I hate the commies as much as the next guy, but this isn't our war to fight. The last thing I want is to die in some jungle in buttfuck nowhere on the other side of the world because President Johnson's ego is too big to end this war. I'll try to convince Dad about the Canada thing. He's as anti-war as they come. If not, I may have to take matters into my own hands. While I just arrived at basic training, I can't say that I'll enjoy it, but I can say this. Our dress uniforms are sharp. I'm sure these will help me pick up girls. You know what they say, women love a man in uniform. I've also made a new pal, Private Rowley Jefferson. I noticed he seemed a little nervous, so I kind of took him under my wing. Jefferson may seem a little clueless, but let me tell you, that guy can handle an M60. That guy can handle an M60 like no other. We did some combat exercises, and under fire, Jefferson is one of the finest human beings in the world. All he needs is someone throwing hand grenades at him the rest of his life. I'm telling you, nothing phases this guy. The drill sergeant was telling us about combat stress and shit, whatever. Jefferson is like a man of steel out there. Absolutely nothing distracts him from the mission at all. I can be the brain and he can be the brawn. I'm telling you, we'll be a great team. Alright, so in this story, Rowley is just a badass apparently. This guy's using M60s. He just does not care. I wonder if Rowley's gonna be like some badass, or it's gonna be one of those stories where someone seems like they're gonna go off, but then they die like instantly. I have no idea, but let's get on to page 3. Well, looks like this is it. Boot camp is done. I'm off to Vietnam. I'm scared. I've heard how long the average lifespan of grunts over there is, but I've been trained well enough. And who knows, maybe I'll get lucky when I have to. And I've got Jefferson to watch my back. Plus, I met this girl during basic, so I know I have something to fight for. I get on a ship tomorrow at the crack of dawn. Maybe I can see her one last time. Good night, USA. Good morning, Vietnam. What are you smiling at, Private? Greg's just thinking about, what the fuck is her name? Holly? Yeah, that's her name, Holly. We went on our first patrol tonight. They say that war is like 99% waiting around and 1% actual fighting, and that is completely fine by me. Let me tell you, walking around rice paddies at night is eerie. Even without the threat of a bunch of rice farmers jumping out at you, Sergeant Morris told us all about it. How they would always attack first, and then blend in with the civilians like the cowards they were. He told us that out here, everyone is the enemy until they aren't. And sometimes you have to go with the extreme, but that brass usually look the other way. I, for one, don't like the idea of shooting civilians, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold up, what is Rowley wearing? Why does this guy have a hat? Hold up, what does that even say? Born to kill? Holy shit, man. Rowley, what are you doing, buddy? Come on. Really? If Rowley doesn't go off and he's just like a pussy in the fight, I fucking hate this story then. We were out on patrol one night. Should have been a night like any other. Boy, was I ever wrong. I was looking down when it happened. One moment, all we hear are the soft sounds of the jungle. The next, the night is torn wide open by screaming of those commies and the roar of an RPK, Sergeant Morris was hit first. As the poor bastard absorbed the worst of the opening barrage, we tried to retreat to the tree line, but we were caught in the wide open. We were utterly fucked. I blindly fired my M16 into the trees and grabbed Private Jefferson and hauled his ass back towards camp. Disoriented and under shock, I didn't think we'd made it. You know, I know it's not my fault, but yet, I wish I had been more alert. They can sure plan an ambush. I have to give them that. Oh, look at Rowley. He's a pussy. Look at him. With his stupid little born to kill hat. He's doing nothing. Dealing with the ambush has been hard. Surprisingly, Jefferson has taken it especially hard. Keeps only to himself, gets jumpy, random mood swings. Oh, and the nightmares. The guy can't go 2 nights without waking us all up at night, screaming about Sergeant Morris. I have to be honest with you. I think he's losing it. I don't blame him either. Seeing your friends in a pool of blood and guts isn't something the army tells you about when they're asking you to fight for Uncle Sam. I told Colonel Granger about Jefferson. Fucker says Jefferson is just a pussy. That's the army, I guess. What did I tell you guys? I said Rowley is going to be a pussy. He's going to just completely crack under pressure, and he's not going to be the hard ass that he fucking was in training. I feel it's only a matter of time before Jefferson goes ahead and offs himself. Damn shame, really. But what else can I do? I don't know how much more Jefferson can take. I saw him at Chow yesterday, just sitting there, with this deranged look on his face. Went to say hi to him, and he just kind of turned with this insane grin. Didn't even blink. He's gotten jumpy too. I tried to get into our tent last night and he beat my hand to a pulp. I'm telling you, he's gonna snap soon. And when he does, it ain't gonna be pretty. At the very least, my fucked up hand got me a few days of R&R. Sure can't wait to get back. It finally happened. I sustained my first combat injury. Command wanted us to take this godforsaken hill, despite our recon saying that it was too well defended. What could go wrong? Napalm the shit out of it, lob some artillery on those fuckers and roll in some tankers, right? Yeah, sounds great until the air wing is tied up and the artillery needs to be resupplied. This place is a fucking mess. Whatever, we move in, until we get pinned down and our air support is unavailable. That's when the fucker nails me in the ass. You know, you get hardened to seeing other people die, but getting shot yourself is a different story. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry like a bitch. At least I'll be out of commission for a while. Getting some leave will be just what I need. Oh God. It was my last night in the hospital and I just wanted to walk around a little. Well, I'm just wandering around the complex when I hear this awful scream from down the hall. Look, I've done my time in combat and this wasn't like any scream I've heard before. I peeked into the room and it hit me. You know the sticky orange shit? Napalm? Looks like the government is testing it on its own soldiers. I crept into the room and ducked out of sight. The moment the docs left, I grabbed as many files as I could and ran. Lucky for me, I was hit at the end of my tour. I'll be at home in a few days, and when I get back, I'm going straight to the New York Times. The army will have my ass for this, but some things are worth going to jail for. Well, the feds finally caught up with me. Didn't take long for the grand jury to indict me for conspiracy against the United States, and a bunch of other crap. All this really shows is that the government is really just legalized triannual. People had the right to know. Next up comes the legal fight. My lawyer is good. He's dealt with the feds before. I've got a fair amount of public support too. But really, this goes to show how fucked up this whole situation is. Our boys are dying and for no good reason in a pointless war, and I'm going to prison for exposing government lies? This isn't the America I fought for. This isn't the America Morris took 7 rounds to the chest for. And it sure as hell isn't the America Jefferson blew his brains out over. Oh shit, Rowley fucking shot himself in the face? Oh my damn, what? I knew he was crazy, but damn, he really shot himself in the fucking... Oh my god. Alright, last page, here we go. I've been locked in a federal prison for 3 years now. Oh shit, so he actually did get locked up. Damn. I guess his lawyer wasn't even as good as he said it was. It sucks, but I stand by my actions 100%. I only have one regret, and that is what I've put my family through. I know they stand by me, but I can't say that for everyone else. I know my dad's co-workers at the agency didn't take kindly to leakers. I just wish that they didn't have to suffer because of my choices I made. Who knows? Public support of the war is at an all-time low. Maybe one day people will appreciate my sacrifice. Maybe they'll stop harassing my family and maybe I'll get a pardon. Until then, I want my story to be heard. I want Jefferson's to be heard. I want Morrison's to be heard. People deserve the truth. This is Private First Class Greg Heffley, over and out. Alright, I'll be honest, that is the best story that we've ever read so far, because it was just, I don't know, it was an actual story. It wasn't anything stupid like Greg Heffley and the Ballistic Missile, or like Greg the Furry. It was actually a good story. There wasn't that many like funny parts. It was, I don't know, overall I think it was a really good story, and whoever made it, they did an amazing job. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this story, and I hope you guys liked it as well. But that is the end of the video. This story was kind of long, so we're only going to do one story today. But for the next episode, which I might do in maybe a couple days, we'll have maybe like 2 or 3. So, yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope all you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction stories. The first link in the description will take you to the Diary of Wimpy Kid subreddit, so you can find all of these fanfiction stories when you click the link. And as always, if you find a story that you want me to read in a video, make sure to put that story in the comments and I'll check it out. But other than that, that's the end of the video, so I'll see you guys later. Peace.